Hey guys, Luke here, and I've got to admit this wasn't the video that was supposed to be going out today. However, after last night, I feel like I've got to talk about this. So I'm going to be talking about the Nene Macdonald injury, and I had a video like all scripted out on what to do, and I've just decided, stuff it, I'm just going to talk from the heart. I'd love to play you the clip, but, you know, the NRL, they love to copyright strike my channel. So you can find it on Twitter, Channel 9, I think, posted it. They made a little bit of a joke about it. So, yeah, just go onto Twitter or Facebook or somewhere, you can find it. But essentially, there was a really bad injury last night. Nene Macdonald, I think he dislocated his foot. I think they said there was no compound fracture or anything, which means, like, you know, it's broken through the skin or anything. But Nene Macdonald's foot was, like, facing the complete opposite direction. So he's obviously injured himself very, very badly. John Asiata also went down hurt. Because what actually happened, if you haven't seen it, Nene Macdonald, Asiata, there was a bomb put up. It was about 5 minutes ago. The Cowboys are chasing points here. They're well in the game. And, you know, a bomb went up. I think Jerome Hughes was the one who took the ball, whoever it was. The Storm player takes the ball and goes to ground. And Asiata and Macdonald sort of come in from opposite directions. They kind of clean each other up, as well as tripping over the Storm player and complete the tackle and everything. But immediately, you know something's wrong. Something's happened. Both of them stay down. And Cameron Munster takes a little run. You think, oh yeah, they're going to stop the play. The question I have for you is, what did the referees do? A, they stopped the play immediately. B, they stopped the play after a few tackles once they realised the players were still down. C, they stopped the play once they realised that the trainers were signalling for a stretcher. Or D, they did absolutely nothing. Now, if you picked A, B, or C, you're wrong, because the referees are idiots and they did absolutely nothing. They let the Storm play out a whole set against the Cowboys defending with 11 men, while they had two of their players on the ground, one with a badly damaged ankle, another one with a shoulder injury. They're both just laying there. There's trainers signaling for a stretcher, and the referees let the whole set go on. Like, Cameron Munster even took a run right near it when it first happened, so it's not like the referees wouldn't have seen it. So they let them play on, and it only got stopped when the Cowboys had to give away a penalty to stop it. Okay, they didn't have to give away a penalty. I mean, they attacked Cameron Munster's legs. It was a pretty bad penalty, but that's what it took. It took the referees having to give a penalty. They didn't stop it on their own accord. It took them giving a penalty so the play stopped. Now, quite frankly, that is absolutely disgraceful. It is not good enough from the referees. It's not good enough from the NRL. I know they changed the rules, but, like, they only changed the rules because the media just destroyed them. The media went about it. They smashed them in the papers. They smashed them on TV. And you know what, media? You got exactly what you wanted. Now there's actually a serious injury, and the referees didn't do anything about it. And they can sit there and say, oh, the trainers, they didn't tell the linesmen. But what do you mean they didn't tell the linesmen? The trainer's signaling for a stretcher. What more does the linesman need to be told? Plus, with the bunker, surely the bunker can see. Nene Macdonald, as soon as he gets tackled, he raises his foot. You can see his foot is like sideways. You can see he's completely smashed. How the hell did people miss it? In fact, Channel 9 even missed it. The commentators, all they could talk about was Asiata. Oh, Asiata's down. Meanwhile, Nene Macdonald is, you know, raising his foot up. He's raising his foot up, but it's actually sideways. You can see it clear as day, and they didn't even mention it. They're just going, oh, Asiata's hurt his shoulder. Oh, Macdonald's down as well. Asiata hurt his shoulder, though. Nene Macdonald is the one with the serious injury here, and the Channel 9 commentators didn't say shit. Now, the game did have a problem with players staying down when they weren't actually injured, just to waste time, or, you know, a lot of it was to do with cramping, that sort of stuff. Cramping, like, you could see it wasn't a cramp. Maybe initially, the first few tackles, I can like, let the refs get away with it. But, you know, after the 4th, 5th tackle, and you're seeing that guys are still down, once they signal for the stretcher, at that point, you go, yeah, nah, it's a bit more than a cramp. And I've got to admit, although players taking a dive and, you know, doing all that stuff to get a penalty or kill time, it is very annoying. But it's not something that I was sitting there and thinking about all the time and going, geez, this is ruining the game or anything like that. It was just kind of there. You're like, every team does. It's a bit annoying, but whatever. But the media, it was a big media beat up. They finally got their wish. A player's been injured, and there you go. I don't blame the media, but you did play a big part in this. It just annoys me so much that, you know, there's supposed to be a duty of care for the players. And I don't know, do the NRL actually care about the players? Because it kind of seems like they don't. I mean, if they legitimately don't care about the players, just don't make it so obvious. I mean, you got a guy there screaming in pain with his foot sideways. He's like, you can see him on the TV, banging the ground in pain, all that sort of stuff. And the fact that there was like less than 5 minutes to go in the game is on the line, and they let it happen. It is a terrible look for the game, and I hope the NRL does something about it. I mean, they've already proven that they love to change things based on what the papers write. So hopefully the papers get onto this one, and they change it again, and actually get it right this time. And by the way, I'm not totally against this rule, but when you can see something so obvious, at least the bunker or someone has to tip them off, and they have to just do something immediately. immediately. If someone is going down with cramp, you can tell it's a cramp. When someone's got their foot bent like sideways, you can tell it's actually a serious injury. So in my opinion, the rule itself isn't that bad, but there needs to be some leeway. There needs to be some grey areas, because at the moment they're just refereeing in black and white and it's not working. And to think it only took 5 rounds for it to happen, I kind of figured this would happen eventually, but I didn't think it would only take 5 rounds, so that says everything. At the end of the day though, rugby league, it's just a game. It's not that important. It's great to watch. It's great entertainment, but you know, it's not everything. Nene Macdonald now has a pretty bad injury. I don't think it was a compound fracture. I hope it's not. I don't want to see another Jarrell Yayi where his actual life after footy is affected too much. But yeah, hopefully Nene Macdonald makes a full recovery, and Asiata if he was injured too. Anyway guys, that was just my 2 cents on the topic. I don't know how good of a video it was. Wasn't really planned or anything. Wasn't following a script or anything. Just talking from the heart. And I know I got a little bit passionate at times, but this is just something that I feel it's a big mistake from the NRL, and I think they definitely need to make amends as soon as possible. And yeah, make sure you leave in the comment section below, do you agree or disagree with what I've been saying? Do you think the NRL, you know, it's a good rule that they've brought in, even though they have stuffed it up this time? Is it still a good rule? I don't know, leave your thoughts on the situation in the comment section. Okay guys, I've done enough talking. If you did happen to enjoy the video, make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's on the screen right now. Go ahead and add me on Snapchat. It's also on the screen, Mr. Luke on YT. My Facebook page is in the description below. Just search Mr. Luke. It should come up on Facebook. I've been posting a fair bit more there. So yeah, go ahead and give me a follow on that as well. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.